we are going to do something really fun. So I've got this wax resist crayon here. You could use a white crayon, you could even use a colored crayon. And I'm just gonna put my hand here and spread my fingers out. And I'm just going to trace my hand and fingers. Can't see it. Not a problem. You will in a moment. And then I've got some, I think this is some gouache and watercolor mix. It doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to paint over the whole page. And you see what that wax crayon does. Looks like I've got big fat knuckles there. That's okay. It is what it is. And then I'm going to, I've got a little pink here, and just drop it in here and there. It doesn't matter, just for interest. Makes a pretty purple. Let it just blend however it wants to blend. And then let this dry. Okay, so this is dry. I've got some phthalo blue and some permanent rose here, and I've got a round brush. I think this is size 10. It's got a pretty good point. This is an Escoda Perla. These are so nice. So this is the fun part. So simply all you do is make a line, straight line, till you get to the mark of the hand, and then you start making a curved line, and then go back to doing straight. You can put these as close or as far apart as you want. I'm going to alternate colors in a bit, so I'm leaving some space. I'm going to go straight into my pink, permanent rose. If it touches the other line, I don't care. Go back to my blue. I don't even rinse my brush out. Get into these fingers. Doesn't have to be perfect. Getting close to the fingertips here on a couple of them. Now I'm going to come in with another color. Let's see. I think I'll do Scarlet Lake over here. That's bright. Mixing it with the pink and the blue a little bit doesn't matter. Just to add some really brightness to this. I'm not worried about going in between the existing lines there. You could just use whatever color you want. If you can hear that meowing, that is Fluffy. She moves the yarn, and every time she moves it, she screams about it because she wants to be praised for moving the yarn. It's an important job, and she does it well. Fluffy, I'll be there in a minute. It's starting to look like a hand is in there. Okay, so let this dry. It's kind of creepy looking. I like it. Okay, it's dry. So now what I'm going to do is I've mixed up over here the phthalo blue and the permanent rose. And it's a pretty watery consistency. It's not too thick. So I'm just going to kind of do an outline on the very inside of the hand. And then come with a damp. Ooh, I've got a lot of permanent or Scarlet Lake on there. Oops. That's okay. And then come with a damp to smooth that edge. I'm going to use a different brush to smooth the edge so I don't have to keep rinsing my paint off my brush. That's a cool trick when you're doing things like this where you need to paint and then smooth so you don't waste paint. This damp brush, smooth that edge. This is going to help to give it form. Make it look like it has a shape. Lift some up there. I think I did too much, but that's okay. handy paper towel. Okay, so let that dry. Okay, I'm going to do another layer here of the purple and smoothing it out. I wanted it a little bit more distinct. Just taking some clean water and just going over all of this and just let it kind of blend however it wants to blend. Just dab it wherever you think it needs to be. We're just playing. Okay, now we're going to let this dry. Okay, this is dry. So I've got a pretty watery mix of phthalo blue here. It's transparent, and all I'm going to do is just paint everywhere outside of the hand. You'll still be able to see the stripes below, but it'll give more definition to the hand. The creepy hand, Diane's creepy hand. You could use any color you wanted to use. Turn it around to make it easier for me. You don't really have to worry too much about touching the line, because that wax resist will pretty much keep your finger free of paint, because it's doing its job. It's resisting the water. You could also do the outline in pencil if you want. I just thought it would be fun to use this wax resist crayon. This is just a fun exercise to do. You could do this with your kids, grandkids. You could have a series of them on the wall of everyone's hand. It'd be kind of cool. There you go. Diane's creepy hand. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have fun with this. It really is a fun thing to do, kind of stress-free. Now I'm going to use all these different colors that are now mixed together and do a little shading here. Pretty watered down mix here because I don't want it super dark. I just want a little shade here. So I come down, get a damp brush, smooth it out. See how that gives form to the hand there? I'm going to go around each of the little fingers, do a little shading. It's going to be lighter in the center because it's round. If it gets too dark in the center, take a dry brush and just lift some up. Turning it around to work with it. Now I'm going to take a dry brush and kind of go right down the center. Bring some of that highlight back. Highlight back, dry brush, dab it on my rag here. Edges. Do my lifting. Sometimes I'll use a paper towel to lift it up. Lifting here. Just kind of fiddling here. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I like how the pink and the yellow Got rainbow hands here. If you want to make the background darker, you could go with another layer. I did, I think just 2 layers. Yeah, I did one with all the colors. Actually, it's 3. The first one, and then I did another one just around the edges, and then I just kind of smeared it all around. It really doesn't matter. Just do whatever you think looks right for yours. You could also use a pen to do some embellishing, some circles, some hash marks, whatever you want. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. It's kind of creepy, but it's a pretty creepy. And that's my hand. Less the wrinkles. I had some yellow gouache sitting over here from doing one of the Van Gogh paintings, the iris painting. And I thought I would do some splatters. I'll try to keep it off the hand, but if it gets on it, I can either dab it up or decide I want to leave it. I think I'll dab it up. That's kind of cool. Gives some like little light here in the background. Dab, 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 dab. If I miss one, that's fine. It'll still, yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm just like a kid. I just play. I think that's so important to do. Just play and have fun. Yeah, it needed the little sparks of light in there. Okay, now I'm calling this done.